Okay. Um, look out of this. Let's go to this. All right, welcome everyone. This is a scrim between our varsity Overwatch team and the Dominican Republic team. So right now they're in the middle of one. So let's throw this up real quick. Right now the Dominican Republic team. Hold on, let me see if I can get rid of. Yeah, get rid of the logo. Okay, yeah. As you see, we have Allocade, we have Space, Glove, Dark, and Azure on Saturn. Ooh, Space Maker with the ultimate. Just use it for zoning. Yeah. So that's this. We are attacking right now. As you can see, the Dominican Republic has capped already. They have full 3 points. They have completed the map. This is map 2. We have done map 1. So map 1 went to Dominican Republic. Let's see. Sorry, I'm still trying to get everything set up. As you can assume, this is very last second setup. Steven just wanted to make sure we got this streamed because of the notoriety of this team. Sorry, I'm hearing double. I don't know if y'all are hearing double as well, but I'm hearing. And I shouldn't. Okay, we'll roll with it. You're not supposed to hear double. I don't know if you can hear double, but I can hear double. So maybe that's just but Dominican Republic is a very good team so far, it seems. But from what I've heard, they love to run a lot of wrecking ball. Okay, it does go down. Okay, going in with that blade. Kills the Shion. Kills back to help the Mizuki, but the Mizuki's okay. Kind of stabilizing right now. They know Bull's behind with Tracer. Ooh, Space Maker goes down. Big 2K, 3K from the Kiriko from the Dominican Republic. Ooh, good kill from Allocade. gets it right before he gets killed. And that will be, yep, that is Dominican Republic taking the win on second map.
Play of the game.
Jetpack with the win. I'm gonna put you on mute while they have to do bans and everything and then pick next map. I'm gonna put you on mute and try and figure out what the problem is.
Welcome to Ishvaran's Ready for Battle.
Okay, well, I was just looking, and it seems like only I can hear myself double. I was just looking at the stream, y'all guys cannot hear me double. So, looks like we're just gonna roll with this. I can hear myself double, but I guess that's okay. Okay, going to Esperanza. Let's see, the bans were... We banned Jetpack Cat, they banned Freya. Looks like we're rolling out on Allocate on the Genji. We put in Veil for Space Maker, and he's gonna be playing Tracer. Looks like you're taking an early duel with the ball. We have Fluff on the Diva, Dark on the Mizuki, and Saturn on the Kiriko. Alright, Suzu already out. Big ball in. Ooh, Azure's down. Big pig from the Dominican Republic. Dark goes down too. That's both supports. Fluff about to get demeched. Fluff gets out of mech. Can you get the kill on the Shion? No. Big team wipe from Dominican Republic.
The enemy took the robot. Stop him. Pushing the barricade.
This Mizuki pick is probably a pick that we are going to see a lot more of come out of Dark Bot. Mizuki right now is very good, and especially against this ball comp, with his chain, he can chain down Mizuki, or chain down the Wrecking Ball. So Mizuki's a very good pick here. He is a keep alive at all costs character right now for Southeastern. Ooh, Wrecking Ball in. Ooh, Fluff going on with the Shion. Doesn't get anything. He's getting good damage, has to peel back, gets demeched. Allocate going low, trying to get a pick, does go down. So does Azure, and also, what is that? Wow. Another team kill from the Dominican Republic. Ooh, Fluff picking the Winston. Coming on the Winston instead of the Diva. Ooh, enemy Shion uses ult. Allocate does also switch over to the Shion. Shion's a very good character right now that Allocate has very recently picked up and has been very good at. Wrecking Ball gets two. Fluff left alive. Does get the Shion. He has Tracer, and Tracer gets the Tracer duel. Fluff is going super low. Fluff goes down to the Wrecking Ball. And they're just getting cart prog. Okay, it was a very beautiful golden gun from Shino. We do have Tracer roll, and we're coming up on both support ults, so this could be a huge ult dump. Enemy team also close on both support ults. They have their wall ult, and they also have pulse bomb. Ooh, Dark going low. Dark getting dove. That's Dark out. Allocate also goes down. So does Azure on for Saturn. Fluff goes down, and Tyler goes down. That's a full team wipe for the Dominican Republic. We do have both support ults, and we also have pulse. So we could see Veil go for a big pulse, or we could even see Kitsune Rush come out here. Dark already down. Very early pick from the enemy ball. Ooh, we do use ball ult. Enemy Tracer does use pulse bomb. Ooh, Saturn does go down, so we do not have Kitsune Rush. Dark still has his ult. There goes Kitsune. Dark gets in there. Ooh, good chain from Dark. Looking at the Wrecking Ball. Wrecking Ball does go down. Fluff on the Winston, chasing down the enemy Kiri and Tracer. Wrecking Ball does come back to negate that. So enemy Shion ult comes out. Big enemy Shion ult. apply Dex with a huge Shion ult. That Shion ult can be deadly if it is used in the right situation, and that was the right situation. Really good ult out from the Dominican Republic. Elgin did hear the Tracer and is marking her. She does go down low, but he doesn't get the kill. He does have a Shion ult of his own, so we'll see. Ooh, big Wrecking Ball ult. Ooh, looking at the Shion. Ooh, big ult from Alcade. Let's see. Ooh, the beat comes out to counter. Fluff just dueling in this small room. Gets the Tracer, but does go down, and so does Azure. They still have... Dark still has ult. Dark's actually taking bot. It's just Dark on his own. Yeah, here comes the enemy team, and he goes down. But good job from Dark pulling away the enemy team. Shion low. Gets Shion. Good pick. Good early pick. Heading to cart now. He's gonna force Kiri. Kiri gets out. Kiri no TP though. They can collapse on this. Dark goes low. Ooh. Enemy Tracer kills herself with the long pulse bomb. Fluff and Dark do combine to get the enemy supports. Nice. Good kill on the ball. Just playing together on cart now. Looks like Southeastern's finally gonna start getting cart progress. Have control of this high ground. He's Fluff marking the ball. Ball's starting to come up, and so does the rest of the team. Ooh, big stick from Vale, but really good Suzu comes out. Alcade does get the duel win. Ooh, nice. There we go. Alcade and Fluff getting kills. Lucio won. They get the kill. Really good team fight win from Southeastern. Just Wrecking Ball. Wrecking Ball does have really good mobility, so he does get out. They do know he's still behind. Ooh, he sees the Shion. He wants her. Just stabilizing right now. The Shion does get out. Ooh, the ball. Ball's poking on cart. Ooh, Buck going in with the Winston ult. Shion super low, but he can't confirm. He gets beat out. They do get beat. That is one support ult down. Shion does use the ult, does get Dark, and finishes off Allocate. Fluff does get one, but it doesn't help. Dominican Republic now getting back to the same progress that they were at. Minute 40 left for Southeastern to be able to come back and take the win. Ball using ult. Fluff on the Winston is in. Enemy team's pretty low. Ball super aggressive in. Dark has no chain. Ooh, looking at the Soj. Aloe wins the duel against Shion. Fluff is in. Fluff gets one. Aloe gets the other. All that's left is Ball on cart. That's really good for Ball though. Ball takes that payload really far. Really good stall from Ball. Really heads up play. Fluff marking the Shion and Kiri. Shion's low. Kiri no TP. Ooh, big Fluff ult. Good kill. Gets the kill on the Shion. Has the Sojourn. Loses her for a second. He's going for Soj. Getting on the Soj. Soj, no. Soj will slide now. Dark gets the kill on the Lucio. It's just the ball on the back line. Fluff was looking forward, but had none of his team because they were all turned around and looked at the ball. but starting to push in here. Carry no Suzu. Carry slow, but he's by himself. Ooh, Vale goes down. Vale goes down early. They know where the ball is. Dominican Republic is using the carry ult. Use the Mizuki ult. Shion, enemy, or Sojourn. Sojourn dead. Looking at the carry. Carry goes down. They need to get cart. They need to get cart. They left cart. Really good try, though. Really good try from Southeastern, honestly. This is not an easy game. The Dominican Republic is playing extremely well. Southeastern's having a struggle, but I mean, that's kind of expected. Especially against a national Overwatch team. But this isn't going to be easy, but Southeastern's putting up a great showing. Here's the stats. Yeah, very even stat card. So it's like, oh yeah, the Overwatch World Cup. Yeah. Let's see. Ooh, champion. Ooh, yeah. No, that's GM. Yeah, that's champion. Yeah, consistent champion. Top 500. But all across champ. Yeah, this is a very, very talented team. Looks like we're gonna go J-Town. We're banning Wrecking Ball. I'll hit him with the U better. That's some confidence coming out of Dominican Republic right now. I wonder who the Dominican Republic is going to want to ban. Because pretty much everyone that like Southeastern was playing, Dominican Republic also played. And it was pretty even. So I can't really see like a particular ban that Dominican Republic could pull out. If anything, maybe just like a, I don't know, maybe they don't want to play a specific character that we play, so then they ban him out. That could be something. I mean, all in all, Dominican Republic is playing very well, which, I mean, like I said, it's the national team. It's kind of, we would kind of hope so, but Southeastern being able to like win team fights and keeping it close is very impressive. These boys are playing their butts off. We love to see it. These boys deserve the most. Bear with me if y'all guys are saying anything in chat, which it doesn't look like you are because I just pulled it up on my phone, but I do have the delayed chat. They're gonna ban Ash. Right now, OBS is being weird and not letting me like bring up the YouTube control panel so that I could see if y'all guys like, comment or anything. So bear with me if y'all guys do end up commenting. I'm gonna try my best to see them, but if I don't, because I don't have the control panel and have to pull it up on my phone, but I'm also doing other important stuff on my phone, so I'm gonna try my hardest, but if y'all guys comment and I don't see it, that is why. Let's bring it back. Ooh, Sig. Up on the Sig. And now I do want to emphasize, this is not for like standings or anything important. This is just a scrim. But we're taking a lot from this scrim because this is a very, very good and important team. And so we want to show that we're good. We want to show how good we are. And so far, I think they've shown that they have determination and grit, and that they deserve this. Allocated was just using the bathroom. He did come back in, so he will pick his character soon. But Saturn on the Kiri, Dark Fox on the J-Cat. I like Jetpack Cat, and I like seeing Dark on Jetpack Cat. So that's good to see. Fluff on the Sig, Space on the Cassidy, and Allocate on the Genji. Okay. He did play Genji earlier, and now he's playing Genji again. Let me see if I can... No. Okay. Oh, they're also... Dominican Republic also playing J-Cap, but they're running in with a Roadhog. Roadhog comes in, hooks Asher, and she dies immediately. And they're running Widow. Running is winning. Excuse me. Stroke there. Widow is doing really good damage on her angle. Alon the Genji trying to get her to shoot at him. He is getting chased. Yeah, he got chased by Hanzo and Ana. Ooh, good kill from Cass. Space on the Cassidy does go down, but he does get the Hanzo. Fluff dueling on Car with the enemy Roadhog. Ooh, Widow's taking a very advantageous off angle. Ooh, Dark on the Jake decided I'm gonna go fight this. Dark wants blood. Ooh, enemy Hanzo kills both DPS. They just came back. He killed them both on enemies. Okay. Excuse me? Okay. Hanzo said, I'll do this myself. Really? Really impressive stuff coming out from Clydex. Or Clydecus, maybe? I don't know. But really impressive 5k from the enemy Hanzo. Technically 4, but he attributed to the 5. Marking where Clydex is. Sig just still playing this high ground. Ooh, Widow with the pick on the J-Cap. Dark Gusto down. Fluff doesn't have heals. Okay, Kiri starts giving heals. Ooh, big ult, big slam. Doesn't get anything. Hog pops the solo ult. Fluff does go down. Azure's pretty low. No, she's good. Ooh, Fluff over to the Malga. I like this. I like Fluff Malga. Fluff Malga make me feel good. He's a very good character for him. Ooh, Widow pop sides. Fluff getting on the Ana. He is antied. Big Suzu gets the Ana. Looking at J-Cat now. Oh, we do have Rush on point. Ooh! Big pick from the enemy Roadhog onto a Space Maker. Rushing up to height. Going on the Widow. Ooh! Widow barely getting out of there. Ooh, big Hanzo ult. Gets the Kiri. There's J-Cat ult. Yeah, Fluff goes down. Allocate does do one, but then goes down. Wow. Dominican Republic playing out of their mind right now. Oh, space with 2? Oh, I didn't know space was back here. Space with 3? Popping the ult? Goes down. Space trying to mob us. Really good 3K there. Makes them have to wait. Stalls just a little bit. Just playing this high. He's the Widow. Ooh, putting him very low. Ooh, Dark on the Ana. Dark kills her. Wait, what? Dark gets the kill onto the Widow. Big anti. Ooh, they're on as low. Allocate. Allocate. There we go. Big 2. Look at the Winston. Or Winston, that's a Roadhog. Gets the kill. Nice. Good 3K to win. Space finishes off the cap. Let's see. Aloe, Space, and Kiri. They know where Space and Saturn are. Ooh, they're getting on him. Nice, good kill on the Widow. Oh, that's a nano Roadhog. How is Dark alive? Or I mean, Space? He lives. Now it's just all right, just the Roadhog, and he goes down. Good stabilize. Went from like 4.5 minutes going into third to now 2.5. Really good stalling from Southeastern. Okay, I have to take this headset off because I can hear myself and I don't want to do that. Big pick in. Ooh, good cage. Really good cage. Aloe Blade. Big blade. Does go down, but he gets his value. He got his value on that character. Big slam in. Roadhog 1. Roadhog's very low. Gets the kill on the Roadhog. Nice. My bad. Not mean to click that. I'm just stalling this cart. Ooh, they switched to Sojourn. We do have Nano, we do have Kitsune, and we also have Kainoon. Ooh, Fluff going low. Good Nano. Big Nano onto Fluff. He gets in there. Look at the J-Cat. Big J-Cat ult. He still has stabilized. He does get out. Aloe's fighting the Diva. Oh, they switched to Diva. Aloe fighting the Diva. They also have an Onron. So they completely switch up the tank and DPS line. Does go down. Space goes down. Malga's still in this. Dark does go down. Fluff on the Malga's still in this. Gets Soj. How's Cage? Gets 3 in the cage. His team is just not alive though. Unfortunate ultimate there. Oh, switching over to Zarya. Good pick. Perfect counter for the Diva. Fluff. Kind of poking and prodding. He does have the silver bullet perk. Cassie does go down to the Diva. I'll get on the Genji on the Sojourn. Sojourn's low. Does go down. Sojourn is using ultimate. They kill the Sojourn. Sojourn gets 2 though before she dies. Fluff is low. Fluff goes down. Dark goes down. They're already gonna cap. Dominican Republic. Ooh, Fluff. Or not Fluff. Dark. Space. Bleh. Stalling. Okay. 3 seconds. Went from 4.5 minutes going into third point all the way down to 3 seconds. Really good stall. Really, really good stall from Southeastern there.
Ready for battle.
Huh? Okay. Space on the Widow. Allocate on the Genji. Fluff back on the Sig. And then Dark and Azure are both on the J Kiri. Cat Kiri. Please. When I turn it on. It's not on right now, and I probably won't turn it on until the end. Sig walking out. Sig's gonna walk height here. Oh, they have a Sierra. Sierra's interesting. Ooh, Hanzo low. Big hit on the Hanzo. Gary's dead. Big pick onto the Hanzo. Or Kiri, I mean, my bad. Hanzo was there too. He was also low. But enemy team has a JQ? Okay, interesting. JQ on the hype. Looking at the Q. Looking at the Queen. Ooh. Looking at the Sierra Hanzo. Sierra's dead. Hanzo's also low. Look at the Queen. Queen. Ooh. Queen does get out. Aloe's low. Aloe's very low. Woo! Aloe's extremely low. Space on the Widow, trying to poke at the Hanzo. Ooh, Queen gets Arcuri. Arcuri's down. Queen getting on Fluff. Fluff eating. Fluff does get. Ooh, Fluff does get Mega. I don't think Fluff gets out of here though. Yeah, Fluff does end up dying. Ooh, big pick on the Sierra. Cat, okay. Cat does get the kill, but that's a used Cat ult. That's one less ult. Ooh, good kill on the Kiri. Big Kiri kill. He did switch up the Hanzo and is now Widowmaker instead of the Hanzo. A lot easier to kill in my opinion. Aloe knows where Aloe knows where that Widow is. Aloe wants her. Aloe's getting her. Aloe's on the Widow. Come on, Aloe. You win these. You win these? Yeah, let's go. Big pill. Oh, and Queen. Queen. Nice. Good kills. Gets the Kiri. Just J-Cat and Sierra. Jetpack Cat is with Allocade. I think someone's in the small room, but no one's there. Ooh, on the Sierra. Sierra's so low. Nice. We killed Dark. Big pick from Dark and Genji. Woo! Oh, space does go down, but they do get. They have both supports dead. Both supports are dead. Oh, the Widow's low. Queen is low. Queen's very low. Ooh, Queen has shout. Azure does go down. There's just Queen and Widow. I mean Queen and Kiri. Yeah. Kiri dead. Queen is dead. Widow's dead. Just Cat. Cat and Genji. Aloe gets the kill with the blade, and they get Cap. Good Cap. Good Cap from Southeastern. Dark pretty low there. Woo! Dark almost going down. We do have Kitsune. We're about to have Flux as well. Enemy team uses Kitsune. Genji goes down. Using grass. Ooh, big hit on the Queen. Queen does go down. Good pick. Ooh, Fluff has, or Space is a really good angle. Fluff has a great angle. Nice. Fluff with 3. Just Widow. Dark getting on her. Widow's low. Ooh, Cat's also with her. Genji. Oh, Genji in. Genji dead. Bluff is, or Space is also there. Space goes down. This Widow. Widow's going insane right now. Nice. Okay, Dark and Fluff get the kills. Ooh. Queen and Genji are back though. They go down. Have to stabilize. We do have cattle. Look at the Genji. Look at the Genji. Genji goes dead. Good pick. Good early pick. They know where the Widow is. Oh, Dark pulled JQ out. JQ's not there. JQ coming up behind now. Look at the Queen. Turn around, look at the Queen. Ooh, Widow gets 2. Widow gets 3. Big picks from Widow. And Widow gets Saturn. Allocated. Trying to take the duel with the Genji. Bluff wants Dark to carry him up to the Widow. He gets up there. Big flux. Solo ultimate the Widow. Ooh. Here he does TP and no Suzu. Cat's low. Cat. Look at the Queen. Queen solo ults. Genji, nice. That's blade wasted. Dark is down. Just Kiriko heals. Kiri's low. Look at the Kiri, look at the Kiri. Kiri wins that duel. Just entirely split there. Kiri went back. Yeah, enemy Kiri went back with JQ, and once it was really only just Allocade and Space that turned around and looked at him, but Hello died, so then they were able to stabilize. It's another win for Dominican Republic.
Play of the game.
Unfortunate just misplay there. They just kind of turned around and looked at the wrong things. Ooh, great kills. Oh. Great kills from the Hanzo there.
Done and done.
All right, well, looks like that is going to be it for the scrim. Yeah, I mean, thank y'all for watching. I mean, really great scrim. Unfortunately, did lose the scrim, but hey, one thing about scrims is that whether you win or you lose, it's all about the experience you gain from it. And I think we just gained a great deal of experience from this team. The enemy team was a very good team. It is a national team, and all things considered, we played against them very, very well. So, I mean, I don't think you could have asked for anything more from this team. They went in there, they played their hearts out, and they put up numbers against a national level team that was predominantly made of like champions and top 500s. Our team, we have like GMs and masters, so couple ranks beneath, but nonetheless played wonderfully against this team, and they put everything that they could out there. So we We love these boys. These boys put everything they could for us. So thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned. We probably won't have any more streams until, I don't know, about September maybe. That's about when our season starts. We may get some ones before then, but this will be our last stream for maybe about a month or two ish. Who knows? Depends on kind of what goes around. But make sure you guys check out our socials right there. We have X and Instagram both at SE Sports HQ. You're on the YouTube, so make sure you hit subscribe, and so that you don't miss out on anything Southeastern Esports. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we will see you guys later. Bye bye.